not just at our workplace, but everybody from around the kitchen table to at the shops or wherever the workforce is that we know.
Through high school education, we have a pilot program that we go into the high schools and we educate the kids. And how we feel that helps our cause through our members is that some of these children go home and have discussions with their parents at the kitchen table. And I think that's an intricate part of our community and how to move it forward when we do start a campaign, that people are already aware why and where this campaign came from and more eager to participate.
I learned there's actually a name for it, and it's called AHA, which stands for anger, hope, and action. And basically what it is going to the individual and directing an issue that will personally affect them or personally affect their family.
Social media, I find, is a great help, particularly with the youth of our membership, through Twitter and Facebook. Still, the face-to-face, member-to-member contact, I would say, is probably still the most critical way of engaging members. But we have to diversify and we have to become progressive and listen to what people want. And with progressive change...
The go lesson, going to where people are. In 2004 and 5, we ran a campaign called Get Your Vote On. We still do Get Your Vote On, but this was our first campaign. And the goal was to register first-time voters, mostly young people, for the upcoming provincial election in BC. And we tried a whole bunch of tactics and strategies. What we discovered very quickly worked the best was going to the places where young people were spending time. So we went to campuses, we went to transit stations, we did outreach on buses that were leaving campuses. We went to pubs, to bars, we worked the lineups for people waiting to get into shows, we went to cafes, parts of the city, street corners and parts of the city where there's a lot of young people who just spend time there. We organized ourselves in such a way so that we could get into conversations with people about what they cared about and what their hopes and their dreams and their concerns were for their own lives and maybe their friends and their family. And from there, we could make bridges between the kinds of things they were concerned about and voting and the upcoming election. It was nonpartisan. We didn't tell them who to vote for. But what we tried to do was engage them in a conversation where they felt as if the kind of stuff that they were thinking about and concerned about, if they hadn't already made the connection, we could help make the connection that for some of those things, some of those issues, there is possible impact on those issues through the electoral process. And so through that campaign, we ended up registering 20,000 first-time voters, which was incredible at a bunch of levels.